summer 1902. In the wake of tragedy, the new administration begins cautiously. Even the bosses are reassured. But neither history nor Roosevelt can long stand still. He tours the country seeking public support. From train or platform, he addresses the people's hopes, begins to outline a broad program of national goals and social reforms.
The government ought not to conduct the business of this country, but it ought to regulate it so that it shall be conducted in the interests of the public. We are suffering from the tyranny of a small minority that is grabbing our coal deposits, our water power. That lies behind our monopolies and trusts. I intend to see that the rich man is held to the same accountability as the poor man. We are a new people. We are Americans. The worst thing that any man can do is to discriminate against fellow Americans because of race, speech, or religion. The government should do away with the evils of child labor. It is not only a disgrace to the community, but a reproach to the American public.
As always, the president's battles make news. Gleefully, cartoonists document his squeeze of the truss or his persuasive conversations with a railroad baron. To the growing crowds that welcome him in city after city, Roosevelt gives repeated proof that he will be one of the most dynamic leaders the country has ever seen. In Panama, these long deserted railroad tracks lead only to oblivion, reminders of the failed French attempt to build a canal linking the Atlantic and Pacific. Roosevelt is determined to drive the canal through. In 1906, he comes to Panama, the first president to journey outside the United States while in office. There he is welcomed on the cathedral steps by the president of the tiny new republic. It is the culmination of his most audacious political act. Frustrated in his earlier attempts to negotiate rights across the isthmus, Roosevelt has intervened in the Panamanian Revolution for independence from Colombia. He has recognized the new nation of Panama less than 90 minutes after its successful coup and secured rights for a canal zone on favorable terms to the United States. Now, surveying the task he has undertaken, he poses on one of the giant machines that will do the job. In tropical heat and rain, as many as 45,000 workmen will labor for 10 years to build the 40-mile waterway. It is the most massive construction effort ever undertaken on Earth. Using a vast array of shovels and dredges, they will blast a path through the jungle and mountains, build the huge locks that will lift great ships 85 feet above sea level. All of this is made possible by the defeat of the mosquito, the deadly carrier of yellow fever and malaria.
If I had followed traditional methods, I should have submitted a dignified state paper of probably 200 pages to the Congress, and the debate would have been going on yet. But I took the canal zone and let Congress debate. And while the debate goes on, the canal does also.